What is up, guys, and welcome back to a brand new video. And today I'm doing my predictions for the WWE SummerSlam pay-per-view. Now this video is going to be slightly rushed because I've just moved into a new house, as you can see. And the reason it's going to be rushed is because I'm also packing to go away. I leave to go to the Mediterranean tomorrow. So I don't know if you're going to be able to see this or not, but basically there's my suitcase down there, which is pretty much completely packed. So yeah, anyway, enough of packing or whatever. So these are my predictions for the SummerSlam pay-per-view. I'm not going to be doing them in the order that they run on the pay-per-view. I'm not actually sure what order they are. This is just the order I'm reading them off in. So anyway, we start off with Brock Lesnar versus Randy Orton. This match is I'm actually quite looking forward to. It's been building up for a while. They've had the crossovers with Randy Orton and Brock Lesnar invading Raw and SmackDown respectively. This is going to be interesting. There's a big rivalry. Randy Orton's come back. He's a bit of a veteran now. I only think he's got a few months left in WWE, if I'm honest. He's just not... That's just bigger stars now. That's why I think Brock Lesnar's going to win this match. There's been a big build-up of Randy Orton can RKO someone once and then he wins. So I think Brock Lesnar's going to kick out that twice. He's going to hit Randy Orton with a few F5s and win the match. Moving on to the second match, like I said, it's going to be quite fast paced. Finn Balor versus Seth Rollins to crown the first WWE Universal Champion. But yeah, this is going to be a good match. Raw, which aired last night, they had a competition. Finn Balor came out in his Demon King alter ego. It's interesting. I think they brought it out too early. They should have saved it for SummerSlam, to be honest. I feel like it's a special thing that should only be used for pay-per-views. It's been a great build-up. I'm really looking forward to this match. I think Finn Balor's going to win it. I think he just has to because he's been pushed so much. His first night on Raw, he won the Fatal 4-Way, I think it was, and then beat Roman Reigns in the main event and went on to get this spot at SummerSlam. So I think that this is going to be a massive match for him, so I think Finn Balor's going to win. Next up, we have the World Championship match, WWE World Championship match, sorry, between Dean Ambrose and Dolph Ziggler. This is an interesting match. I'm glad Dolph Ziggler's back in the picture because I really like him. I think he's a good wrestler-ish. I think he's good at promos and stuff. Glad he's finally got another push. I don't think he's going to win. I think Dean Ambrose needs to win to keep his status as a good champion and keep his run going for a bit longer. I think his run should possibly go to later on in the year, maybe November, December time. If not, I think it should run till WrestleMania. So I think Dean Ambrose is going to pick this one up. Next up, we have John Cena versus AJ Styles. John Cena, AJ Styles, they've had their two matches. AJ Styles picked up the first match win. Then John Cena won the second one with Enzo Amore and Big Cass. I think AJ Styles needs to win it, knowing the way... Actually, no, I'm going to change it. I think AJ Styles is going to win. I want AJ Styles to win. He needs to win to cement himself as a bona fide superstar in WWE. John Cena, though, I think they might get him to win because he just does that. He squashes the smaller talent. However, that has been mentioned in some of the promos that AJ Styles has done. So maybe WWE is starting to recognise that and they'll push AJ Styles through. Next up, we have the US Champion Rusev versus Roman Reigns. This is an interesting match. I actually kind of want Rusev to win. I don't think Roman Reigns deserves a championship after his suspension. Just because it's a US title, I don't think that means he should have it. I think that Rusev should continue being the US champion, cement himself as a big brute of a man that cannot be beaten. And to beat Roman Reigns, fought Brock Lesnar, he's fought Seth Rollins, some of the best wrestlers in the company. For Rusev to beat him, it'll be a massive win. Next up, we have the WWE Women's Champion Sasha Banks versus Charlotte, and Dana Brooke is barred from ringside. For this, I think Sasha Banks just has to win it. Charlotte had such a long reign, and that was brilliant. I think Sasha Banks is going to retain just because she's such a massive star. She's massively over with fans, and it would be such a shame if she lost it. So I think Sasha Banks is going to win this one. Next up, we have the WWE Tag Team Champions, the New Day versus Gallows and Anderson. Now for this, Big E is now injured with ring post-itis. So it's just Kofi Kingston and Xavier Woods to fight this one out, I think. Unless Big E makes a comeback for this one, but I don't think he will. So I think Gallows and Anderson are going to win this match. I think the New Day have had a massive really long run. Gallows and Anderson have been built up enough now that I think they should take this and they should hold it for a couple of months and then maybe lose it to a new tag team of some sort. I'm not sure. Gallows and Anderson take that match. Next up, we have Enzo Amore and Big Cass versus Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens. This match I think is going to be quite obvious. Enzo Amore and Big Cass. I feel sorry for Chris Jericho and Kevin Owens because they are really good wrestlers. Kevin Owens better than Chris Jericho, obviously, but Chris Jericho's, I think, slightly better at promos. They've been built as big characters as well, but Enzo Amore and Big Cass, they're just over the fans and they're just going to win it. Next up, we have Intercontinental Champion The Miz versus Apollo Crews. This match is going to be the piss break, unfortunately, I think. The Miz is great at promos. He's not such a good wrestler, and Apollo Crews hasn't quite been used enough, if that makes sense. The fans haven't seen enough of him to work well. I think Apollo Crews is going to take it. I think it'd be good for him, but I'm not sure if he'd make a quite good champion. I know that The Miz is a brilliant champion, and he has been for such a long time. I mentioned this in my last video. He's a fantastic Intercontinental Champion. He's a brilliant heel, but I think Apollo Crews may take this one. Finally, we have the last match so far. This is being recorded before SmackDown, so if there are any matches made on SmackDown, like the tag team match that will definitely get made for SmackDown's new tag team titles, they're not going to be in this video. And if there are, then I'll tweet them out, and I'll leave my Twitter down below, and it will appear here somewhere. The final match is Cesaro versus Sheamus. This is the first match in the best of 7 series. Not entirely sure what that means, but I'm assuming that means they're going to have 7 matches. Well, I don't know why I did that then, because that's wrong place for quotation marks. I think they're going to have 7. I think it means they're going to have 7 matches. Bad, because they've had about 15 matches so far. So I think Sheamus. I think Sheamus is going to win it. Cesaro isn't on the good side of the higher authorities in WWE at the minute, especially on Raw. Anyway guys, that's going to be it. I hope you like my predictions. If you agree or disagree, leave a comment down below in the description. Like I said, this is recorded before SmackDown, so if there are any changes on SmackDown, any new matches booked, then they're not going to be in this video, but I will put them out on my Twitter down there. Yeah, thank you very much for watching. If you enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up button and share this video as much as possible. Also subscribe if you're new around here, that would make me very happy indeed. So until next time, when I do my reaction to my predictions of SummerSlam video, I think it will be. See you then. So thank you and goodbye.